We got to see both of his famous arms, and then he peeked.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't take it out of his hands, and he got tired. So this is the Lock and Lock 9x13 glass pan.
Right.
So it has that seal on the lid that we love, but this is borosilicate glass.
Yep.
This 9x13 is now just a little bit deeper.
Yes.
Per customer request.
Yes.
And of course, Chris heard us loud and clear. But you know how much we love our glass Lock and Lock.
I know.
This is perfection.
We tried to make it for you to be perfection. And I just want to tell you a little bit about our borosilicate glass.
Okay.
Because borosilicate glass is really special because not only can it go into the oven up to 550, which means the broiler, borosilicate glass is also safe in the microwave. And most glasses out there are not. You can either just use them in the microwave or in the oven.
But not
right?
both. Got
But not
it.
both.
Okay.
Right. So it's still the same great Lock and Lock, easy to open and close one-handed. And let me just set this down for a minute, and I'll take. It's hard to do that when you're holding it. Take off the lid and to show you, it still has, see that it still has that food grade silicone seal all the way around, so it's still airtight and watertight. However, you cannot lock it down when the pan, the glass pan, is right out of the oven. You have to give it 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right? You know, if you're going to transport it somewhere.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So now let me just show you this glass. So here is that great borosilicate glass, and see that? You can see it's just a little bit thicker. It's just a special glass, and that is what enables it to go into the microwave and into the oven.
Love. K45645 is already customer top rated. More than 25,000 have been sold here at QVC and QVC2, and our buttercream hotline is open.
Okay.
So if you would like to give us a call, that's what I'm calling it today.
Yeah, I like that.
800-600-1556. I'm going to get started with the colors and show you the one that Chris had in her hands is red. This is also a great opportunity for us to see there's little flowers on the lids.
Right, so on the glass Lock and Locks, it has a little embossed flower, so you know that lid goes with your glass container.
So cute. Okay,
Yep.
and then the one right underneath is the copper. So pretty.
Yeah.
Love that opaque lid too. Then we have that beautiful plum. Plum is the most popular right now. I can't
Okay.
help but think Brian didn't help with that one.
And that has a little sparkly in the lid.
Yes, it does. And then the clear, which still has the flowers on the lid, just
Yeah.
to show you. Then we have, ooh, who's this? Cinnamon?
This is cinnamon.
Ooh, with the little sparkly flecks.
Yep, cinnamon has sparkly flecks too.
Okay.
So the cinnamon and the plum have the sparkly flecks.
Got it. And Pacific Blue is most
Then
limited.
Pacific blue,
Okay.
and then emerald green.
Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. All right, you ready for this?
Okay.
It's a featured price of $18.48. This is a little bit deeper. So if you
Yes.
want to make your lasagnas, you can. If you want to make your 7-layer bars, you can.
Yes.
If you want to make 7-layer dip, you can. Because this is still the Lock and Lock that we know and love. So we can bake in it now.
Yes.
We can dishwasher safe it.
Yes. And I'm showing you this because this is another request we had. See this? This is one cake mix, and it's frosted. So you can see that. See, it doesn't go all the way up to the top. And then if you look at the lid, there is no frosting on the lid.
Smart.
So now if you make a cake, you frost it, you put decorations in it, you can even push your cake, you can't leave them up to the top, but you can push your candles down in here if you're taking this somewhere, right? And then the candles, the cake, everything will be right there, and it's not smashing down and smashing your lid with that little bit extra. And then with the little bit extra, I did it at home for Christmas. I did lasagna and I got 4 layers.
Oh, okay.
And I prepped ahead of time because I was here, I had to work.
Sure.
So I prepped it ahead of time. I put it in the freezer and it froze beautiful, and I didn't have this, the smash down.
Oh, so
I
nice.
could do ahead of time and then be ready when everybody
Think
came.
about it too. In a countertop oven, a lot of times you can't fit your 9x13 because of the handles.
Right.
Now you can,
Right.
depending on the size of your oven, of course. But I know in my Oster Extra Large, I can fit this in.
It fits in, yes. And this is a boneless pork loin, and you can see you can put this in here too with the vegetables. No worry if you have it left over. it'll fit because it's that extra depth.
That's why it's
Right,
customer
because
top
usually
rated already.
you cook something, and sometimes when I cook something in my pan, I don't feel like transferring it.
No.
I just want to stick it in the refrigerator, and I'll worry about cleaning up the next day, or we're going to eat it the next day, so why dirty another dish?
Absolutely. Couldn't
Right?
agree with you more. Ooh, and a vat of mac and cheese.
Yeah, and a lot of macaroni and cheese. So this is a box and a half of the cavatappis. And then I threw in a couple of cheese tortellinis. So you can see, it's still, even if you're looking at it this way, you still have a lot of room, but it's not touching your lid. So it's nice that with that extra depth.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. When we snap the lid back on, I'm going to show you the color choices that we do have. This Pacific Blue is popular.
Okay.
I love how fun and spring, and this would be beautiful on your Easter table as well.
That would be nice. Cook your Easter ham in that.
How about behind it, we have that beautiful emerald, which the emerald would look great on your St. Patrick's Day table,
Yes.
your Christmas table, all kinds of events coming up. And then I'm going to slide on over, show you the cinnamon. The cinnamon has the little speckles,
Yes.
little lock and lock freckles.
Yes,
I think
that's what
those are
they are.
super cute.
Yep.
That is a beautiful color choice as well for a lot of holidays. And then up front, the plum. The plum is very, very popular on In the Kitchen with Mary
I have to
today.
admit, with all the colors we have, the plum is my favorite.
Is it in this one?
It is in this one.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, then we also have the red. The red is a beautiful choice. I mean, easy. Valentine's Day,
Right.
Christmas, so many holidays.
But our red
where-
foodies.
Yes.
Right?
So many of you collect red for your kitchens. Then we have copper, which is a gorgeous color choice. If you love the Copper Chef cookware,
Yes.
this is going to be a beautiful match to that. Your Copper Cooks Essentials. Then the clear. The clear is the second choice in our show today
is
that
it?
is super popular.
And this is the only one when we do clear, we have the clear silicone seal. We don't have the blue.
Gorgeous. Oh,
Right? 'Cause when you're
nice.
collecting- right?
Never thought of that, but you're right.
Yeah.
So just remember, 7 colors are available now. This is the 9x13. We've made it our top find. So we've popped it right in the front window to show you what a great deal it is. $18.48 is the price tag. Now, if you need to pick up more than one today because you're thinking of others that might need another color, you can absolutely use your Q card and then use Easy Pay if that helps it make it a little bit more budget friendly for you. Let's say hi to Glinda.
While
in
we're doing
Alabama.
that, can I just walk back quick?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hi,
Absolutely. Glinda's going to grab, or Chris is going to grab something out of the oven, rather. And Glinda, hi, my name is Mary, and Chris is going to come right back with us. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I talked to you the other night.
I'm sorry?
I talked to you the other night with
Thank you. Yes, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good, good, good. I'm so glad we were able to talk again. And how's everything in Alabama today?
It was a beautiful day.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And so, Glinda, have you tried the glass lock and lock before?
I do have it, and I love it.
Oh, good. What do you love about it, Glinda?
It's deeper than the regular ones, and but I love lock and lock.
Oh, thank you. I'm so
I have,
glad.
And then do you find that even though this is glass, you can still open and close that lid one-handed?
Yes.
Good.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it.
I have a lot of lock and lock. I have six. I have about 6 sets of the nesting bowls.
Okay.
And I've got my pantry is just nothing else with lock and lock.
Isn't
See,
that
so
nice?
now you're branching out to the glass a little bit.
That's right. And that means that your pantry is organized.
Yep.
And you know
Yes,
you can
it is.
see everything that you have. So to me, when I'm that organized, that means I'm not wasting money.
Right.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
I'm limited income, and I have to be careful. So I got lock and lock, and I can see what I have and how much.
And,
Oh, good.
And let me tell you, too, I know a thing or two about living in Alabama as well. And Glinda, you know how important it is to have a strong seal on your food because there are some little critters
I
that
was gonna
like
say,
to
and
try
you
to
probably
get
have
in.
little critters year-round down there because of the heat.
You sure do try. They sure do try, but with lock and lock, I'll bet you they can't get in.
I've had some flour in one of the containers, I bet you about 2 years, and it's just fine.
I'm so
good.
glad. I'm so glad.
Yes.
Well, Glinda, I'm so glad that we got to talk to you again today. And thank you so much for calling in. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
You for talking to me.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Glinda.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's so nice. I
It
love
is.
whenever I see Alabama pop up on the screen, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, like
that's so
home,
nice.
right?
That's where my folks live. Okay, so you just grabbed a whole lot of ziti out of the oven.
Yeah,
That
and
looks
I could have
delicious.
baked it a little bit longer and melted the cheese, or just put this under the broiler to melt the cheese, but it just bakes so nice. You get that nice even all the way around, and then if you want to put it under the broiler, you can, to brown up the cheese on top, but with the Borosilicate glass, it just, that thickness just makes things bake a little bit nicer. But then I also want to tell you too, just like with your other lock and locks, with this, they stack on top of each other. So if you want to prep ahead of time, go ahead and prep ahead of time. Put it in your refrigerator, put it in your freezer, and then you can see exactly what you have in there. And then you're not coming home from work or on a weekday that you don't feel like cooking, you have stuff prepped already. So between your roast, your macaroni and cheese, your cake, shepherd's pie, we're in comfort food season, right?
Right.
This one right here I did. I cheated and went to the store and got the chicken tenders that were already breaded. I put some mozzarella cheese because for the big game tomorrow, we're going to have chicken tender sliders.
Yum!
Right? So you can do that.
Yeah.
You can prep ahead of time
That's
and
a great
do
idea.
that fun stuff. And then you just put the lock and lock lid on there, and then until you're ready to put it in the refrigerator, but prep ahead of time and get ready.
Well over 300 have been ordered just in the Kitchen with Mary, and because it is customer top rated, you're seeing some great reviews going across the bottom of the screen. This pan is great, and I love the lock and lock lid as well. I purchased the cinnamon, and she loves the color.
The cinnamon's pretty.
Our next reviewer says lock and lock is awesome. I like that, just to the point. And then the depth on the pan is perfect. Lids seal, easy on, easy off, great colors. Love to see that as well. We're going to show you those colors because when it comes to having a great piece, and you mentioned being able to put it right on the table.
Yes.
It's got to have a great color for me to be able to leave it on the table because I want my tabletop to be fun.
Right.
I want it to have a little pop of color. And so we do have them, but we also have clear still available too, which is very popular in the show. I'm actually going to start right in front of me right here with the emerald.
Okay.
That emerald is absolutely beautiful. And again, all of the lids for the glass have the little flowers on them.
So
Kind
you
of-
know that goes on your glass lid. Or your
And the-
glass, oh yeah, don't burn yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we have the copper. Because you know I'll reach out and grab anything, as my producer Brian can tell you. Right, Brian? That's right. Then we have it available in the clear. I flipped a whole demo upside down about 60 seconds before the show started.
You did?
Yeah, good for me.
I missed that.
Oh, you sure did. Brian didn't. Poor thing. My producer had to grab all of it. Here it is in cinnamon. This is the one that we were just talking about. And then we have it in Pacific blue. Love that. It's just a gorgeous
And you can
sky
let me see.
blue.
Oh, see, and you can still see. Yeah, it is.
There are
It's like a
100
turquoise almost.
It is.
Yeah.
There's 150 remaining in that blue.
Oh,
150, that's it.
just think you're in that nice Caribbean Ocean, right? That blue, crystal blue. Yeah.
That's what I'm yearning for at this
Yeah,
moment.
warmth.
We have it available in the red. We also have it available in the plum. Now, this customer top rated item is a featured price of $18.48. Your casseroles, your brownies, because the glass can go in the
Yes.
oven. Your icebox cakes, too,
Right.
could be made in this.
How about your
because
banana pudding? Oh, I know.
Do you like your
That's
banana pudding cool or warm?
cold?
Have you ever had it warm?
Yeah, but I like it cold.
Do you? Okay,
Same
so-
with my pies. You know how
Same?
people like their pies warmed up?
Yes.
I don't. I like my pie ice cold. So I make it the day before I'm going to eat it, put it in the refrigerator so I can eat my pie ice cold.
I love it so much.
So isn't it funny how we all have our
I
little...
get it.
Yeah.
We all have our thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you. Love you. And I'll see you tomorrow.
I
I'm
know.
all excited.
I am too. Thanks for being
Yeah.
there too.
Thank you.
Oh, would
Oh.
you? Thank you, Famous Arm.
I'll take another one. That first
you-
one was delicious. Oh, this new chocolate is out of this world.
We're so glad we had it for you, Chris. Thank you so
delicious,
much.
Mary.
I'm going to take my little basket of cookies and walk on over here and remind everybody
bye.
that we bit. Thank you, Chris. Chris was on earlier with